everyone, we are back with the 4th episode of She Matters, a program that celebrates women at Tata Elxsi. We have with us today Kalyani Kasara, who leads content marketing initiatives at Tata Elxsi. Welcome, Kalyani.
Thank you, Aisha.
So, Kalyani, can you take us through your journey at Tata Elxsi?
Yeah, so I joined Tata Elxsi in 2010 as a senior executive, and I was part of the marketing team for the industrial design and visualization business, which is the second largest business unit for Tata Elxsi. So for close to 12 years, I have handled the complete marketing efforts for this particular division. And just until recently in 2022, I moved to a new role, and I lead the content marketing and development initiatives across BUs. So this is more of a corporate role, and in this current role, my primary job is to help the brand improvise their storytelling through crisp and bite-sized content. And secondly, also how do we improvise Tata Elxsi's brand visibility in both digital as well as in a global space through content. And be it blogs or be it social media or through search engine optimization or even public relations. So this is what I handle.
It sounds like a very interesting job.
Yeah, overwhelming, but I think storytelling is very important for any organization, right. And I think today Tata Elxsi is in a position where we have grown leaps and bounds in terms of our marketing efforts, our marketing thoughts, right. And the overall outlook as an organization.
Right. So, Kalyani, what gets you to work every day?
I think the lovely campus. So, the green, beautiful and close to nature campus. So, every day, the moment I step inside the workplace, it gives me a sense of peace, and it's beautiful. So we can't get this kind of campus, I think, in metro cities. So many clients that I've interacted with, they always envy the campus that we have. Yeah. So I think that keeps me excited to come to work. And secondly, I think it's the open work environment. Mm-hmm. So people are very approachable, whether it is my peers or even the senior management. So I think that's very important. And secondly, coming to work every day gives me that me time. So this is my space, right? So, whatever I do is what I have achieved. Leave everything behind. So this is what I have achieved. So this gives me that me time. And of course, the work that I do. So these are some of the things that keeps me coming back to this campus and to work every day.
That's great. What challenges keep you going?
I think one of the toughest, thing in my kind of role is people management, because we need to interact with diverse team members and diverse teams to ensure that the work gets delivered on time. So I think that is the key challenge. And apart from that, how do I get my work done in an optimal, planned and a smart manner, because there is always dependencies on different teams. So I think that's the toughest challenge.
So Kalyani, can you tell me one of your proudest or most memorable moment in Tata Elxsi?
Proudest, I think there have been quite a few. Memorable as well. I mean, over the span of 13 years, right? So I think one particular instance which is quite memorable to me is, when I was going on my first maternity break, and as a woman, when you're starting a new journey towards the journey of motherhood, and you're a working woman, you have several mental blocks. And same was the case with me. And that was my last day at work, and before I went on my maternity break. And I had a whole set of emotions running in my mind. And I remember I just bumped into our global design head, who, the first thing that he told me was, Kalyani, don't worry about your job. That will go nowhere. Just go focus on having a safe delivery and we are eagerly waiting for you to come back. I think those simple words had great impact on me. I think that was very memorable. And when you say the proudest moment, I think being in a support function or a support role, it's a constant juggle to, always quantify the efforts that you do and say that how you have directly brought a business impact. So being in a marketing kind of role, that was always a constant challenge. But, 2015, there was this event that we participated, which is called the Car HMI event.
Yeah.
So right from figuring out the event, I mean, what event we should participate, to exploring the kind of participation, getting a speaker slot in a very, negotiable price, along with that, getting the right communication strategy and positioning presented at the event, fixing meetings. So the whole lot of things was done completely single-handedly. And that was a big task that point in time for me, and the first learning experience rather. And this event helped us to win a direct, project order from a leading global OEM. And earlier they were only engaged in the technology, aspects or technology related projects. And this was the first design project, that too in research we got, where we had to, help them with identifying some key consumer research trends as well as HMI trends for this global OEM. And that year, this particular order helped to contribute to in a significant way to the BU. So I think it was purely the result of marketing efforts.
Really great, really great. So Kalyani, how has Tata Elxsi been able to script your professional growth?
I think as an organization, Tata Elxsi has given me that good work-life balance. Especially for women, our biological clock and career clock ticks at the same time. So being in Tata Elxsi, they have propagated this culture of flexibility. And I would say that I've been extremely lucky to have got really good supporting and reporting managers, without whom definitely I wouldn't have been here. I mean, I would have taken a career break long back. They have been really understanding. They have identified what my strengths are and helped me over the years to grow in that direction.
And go beyond. Yes. Can you share your greatest learning at Tata Elxsi?
I think every day is a new learning for me. I mean, be it project planning or, meeting timelines. How do I get particular work done in a smarter way, in an optimal way? I think learning has been a constant thing.
Continuous.
And it's a continuous process, and every day is a learning, as I said.
So Kalyani, what is your advice to fellow women and corporates?
Advice for fellow women in corporates, I think that's a very tricky and a tough one. But I think each individual circumstances and situations are different. So, I don't think it would be right to give an advice, but nevertheless, a common one based on my experience, I would say is generally women, we are guilt trapped. So I think please let go of that guilt feeling. Whatever you're doing, whether it's a working woman's role or you're a homemaker, each role is important. So I think let go of that guilt feeling. Prioritize work. So we need to juggle and we need to do multitasking. So I think prioritizing is very important. Second, prior planning. I think sometimes even micro planning helps to a great extent. Self-love. I think by the time we realize it is too late, but I think that is very important, because if you love yourself, don't wait for others to, say great things about you, but rather have confidence in yourself. If you are happy, people around you will invariably be happy. And
You can't pour from an empty
of
cup.
course not. And last but not the least, get extended support whenever needed. I think that would be my advice to women in general.
Thank you so much, Kalyani. That was really an enlightening and interesting chat. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed having you.
Thank you. Of course, my pleasure.